Hello and welcome to this short demonstration where we will go through various features of the GastroRice software, which is a POS system for restaurants. So there are various features which are pointed out on the website, and we will go through them step by step. One is the layout, then we have a digital menu, then we can generate financial reports, we can make payments, we can generate bills, then we can make bookings, and that's about it. On the Android side of the application, we can do the same. We can do two things. We can do orders and we can do payments for the clients. So let's start by looking at the server software and what it can do for you. So as you can see, there's a layout manager here where you can create new floors. Let's have a floor created for us. First floor. So you can have a background image which is showing you the layout of the restaurant, and we have to do this. Okay, browse. This takes a short moment, but this only has to be done once when you rearrange your restaurant settings, or this has to be done once. So as you can see, you have an image here of the background. Now we can insert tables and we can move these tables. These tables are being stored in a database, so your restaurant layout should look exactly like as in the layout in your real restaurant. Just to mention that you make sure to do this. Okay, so this is basically it. To the layout manager, we could create additional floors now, additional tables, but I think this is not necessary at the moment. So then we have a digital representation of the menu, and this is being done up here. So here we have a digital menu like pizza, toppings, pasta. We have certain sushi items, we have salad, and we have drinks. As you can see, sugar, water, Coca-Cola, and Fanta. And in correspondence to these menu items, you can create menus which are created through the drill down menu. And you can, let's have a look at one of them. And this is how it looks like. So you can move these buttons around, rename them, create new buttons, add a button, or clear the whole thing. And the good thing about it is that you can now go into ordering, and we select table 1, floor 1. We get an order ID for the selected table, and if we press select, it gives us the items that are being ordered or that have been ordered from this table. As you can see, I've already inserted drinks, and we can now select this other menu. The buttons are a little bit large, I think, for the server, so you could change that if you want smaller buttons. And you can of course enlarge the software, but it's limited to the recordings now, so let's keep it that way. So we can select a drink, it's the Coca-Cola, a small Coca-Cola, and add it to the orders. And there it is. You can also, of course, delete it. You can sign off the order, which means the various orders are going to be sent to the printer. And then if you have you can have various printers in your kitchen, in your restaurant setup. You could have a printer in the kitchen, and a printer at the bar, and the printer wherever it's necessary to have one. So then the items here, which we will not go into detail right now how to do this, are being printed to the responsible printer. I think this should be associated to the bar printer, so if I press on sign off, it should be printed to the bar printer. On the Android side of the application, we also have an order menu. It is very similar, a little bit more uncomplicated so there are less options here as on the server side, as you can see. But nevertheless, you can do the same thing. As you can see, we have these We have 2 drinks which haven't been printed. All the other drinks have been printed already. And you can also select the various menus which we have created on the server software. And so you can completely customize these menus how you want them, that you have these spot items maybe being being ordered from a specific button, or most both items from a specific button, and so forth. I can also add another Coca-Cola here. Or let's add some sushi. Let's make this spice this a bit more up. Sushi, nigiri, and we want to have 6 rolls. And there you have it. So now I can send these orders, these 3 orders to the printer again, and then it's being printed to the kitchen and to the bar. As you can see, we have 1 item that should go to the kitchen and 2 items that should go to the bar. Okay, that's all that's to be done for ordering items when server talks to a client. How to make payments is the next step. So when you talk to a client, you can create bills. This is done by the payment screen on the server side. So if you have a large arrangement, you could go to the server and insert the various items that are being selected. As you can see, we can add these. I don't think we can add the green ones. The green ones have already been paid for. The ones that are black have not been paid for, but I can put them to the right hand side. Then it's summing up the price for me, and I can press on paid. Then it's being turned green and being sent to the printer, and the printer is printing me out a bill for the client. So the same goes for the Android software, where the waitress or the server can go to the client and has to insert the floor, the table. Then it should give me the corresponding order ID that's up to date for the current client. And as you can see, it's the same as on the server side. I have 3 items that haven't been paid for, so the server can split the bill between different clients on the table. Or that's the purpose of that. And as you can see, it's summing me up the price down here, the taxes and the total. I can press on submit, and then it's also being sent to the printer and being marked as paid. But I'm not going to do that now, as this is just a demonstration. You can also have settings, so you can have a name for the application on the server side and on the Android side. And if we go into the printouts, you can see, okay, there's a lot of text here. No. We are printing out the text for the bills on the console as well, so that we know what we are doing. And if we go to a printout, there's no printout right now, so let's do that right now. So let's press submit. Payment, and 1 select, and we have, let's pay for these 2 small Coca-Colas, submit, and now we get a bill. As you can see, the bill is floor 1, table 1. Then it says it was sent from the application, so from the Android app, and the server was Gregor. It was ordered at a specific time, and these 2 drinks have been put onto the bill. It's the total text and total on the bill as well as a header for the bill, restaurant name, your phone number, the time the printing was done, and there's also a footer which you can customize. Okay, so then you can have reports. Let's just generate a report for today, which are financial reports for the documentation. And these reports include the total income. So as you can see, we had 3 large Coca-Colas, we had 1 medium Coca-Cola, we had 1 small Coca-Cola, we had 1 Coca-Cola, and these are only the paid items. So I don't think we have submitted a sushi yet, so it's not on the list. And lease spot items. Okay, that's to the reporting. You can customize these reports for your documentation. You can add anything you want to in here. It's just giving you a summary of the things that have been paid for. Let's close this again, don't save. Then we have a bookings manager. The bookings manager is here. You can select a certain date to look at it. You can have a specific number of people. Then you can have a name associated to the booking. And then you can have, say, find me a booking. If, for instance, here all tables are free, if I add the reservation down here to Anna, it says down here, if I click on auto select, it shouldn't exactly know only 2 tables are free, but if I want to put more clients onto the table, I can do this as well. I can override it, and it's also being inserted into the booking table. I can, of course, also delete these items here and so forth. Okay, I think that's all there is to the software. I hope you liked what you've seen. We are always welcoming feedback. If you could leave us some feedback, write us an email at info@gastrorice.com, or get in touch with us if you would like to get to know more about the software. Otherwise, have a good day.